The lies. Oh, Paul. I didn't know you were around tonight. I would have been like, Paul, get your ass in here. We can talk about bullshit.
Hey, Paul. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah.
Why is he lying? What's the...
Well, because it says we'll go around and not just chili.
Okay.
Well, it's going to be, well, they don't see that yet, but it does say move around because, I'll hype the shit out of move around.
Yeah, we'll have the shit on after radio.
Paul, you fucking want to roll in this bitch? Paul, you say yes. You're in this.
Thanks, Paul.
Fuck yeah. All right, let's do a move go around shit. Paul, get in Discords, and I will get you in Discords. Make sure you're an hour long, said Shin. I know. I know my time constraints. The show has not started yet. Thank you.
Yeah, I gotta say, the pre-show shouldn't count in the hour long.
Yeah, pre-show doesn't count because. Hey, Paul. Oh no, Paul's silent. Oh god, this is my nightmare.
Because I'm eating a biscuit.
Oh, that's fair enough. Fair. No, yeah, no, we gotta reel it into an hour as best as we can. We've done studies in time. We've done time studies. We have higher listener count at an hour. More growth at an hour. If you start to go longer, then you need to take water breaks and rehydrate and shit, which is fun. It's fun, but we could probably.
How does one podcast again? I haven't done it for so long. How do we do it?
Talking to Mike, have opinions.
I need to set up again then.
Be like, I have the microphone and you will listen to every damn word I have to say.
Don't worry, I have 5 to do this weekend.
Jesus. God, chili.
Honestly, I thought it was only 3.
Oh boy. Ugh. No boy. Alright, let me get you guys muted so we can get this shit show on the road.
Hey Susan, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, hey.
But shit, I'm not here, so how can it be a shit show?
Hey.
XD.
He's I guess once a month at his job they do happy hour, so he's enjoying free drinks. I hope he shows up just shit faced. That's what I want. I want him to roll in to chat just drunk. It won't happen. I kind of want it. All right, let me mute you guys so I get the show started. While they're muted. Today is Friday, January 26, 2018. This is episode 65 of Maelstrom Radio.
Maelstrom Radio. with your hosts, Flatus and Shinder.
And welcome everybody to Maelstrom Radio. My name is Flatus. With me, Shin's not here. Shin's actually got a work convention, so I went over like, hey, Shin's back, but Shin's it's really just work stuff. He will absolutely be back next week. So you know, it's fine. But instead, this host has a pain flare about the summoner changes. It's chilly.
They nerfed Tribind. Tribind. I don't play Summoner really. I have a 70 Summoner, so you know. But Tribind. What?
When this host is feeling nerfed, he tries bind. It's palmetto. Did you like my Shibari? It's a Shibari. I made a Shibari joke.
Yes. Touche on that, but I don't play Summoner. Well, I do play Summoner. I have a 70 Summoner, but
you don't. Yeah, but you just.
I'm kind of pissed off about the tank changes, honestly.
On Warrior or Dark Knight, we'll get into it, but just curious. Dark Knight got buffs. Did you see all the buffs?
Paladin, man.
No. We're talking about. Did you see all the Dark Knight buffs? Did you see all the buffs?
All those Dark Knight buffs I saw. They were...
I saw that. I was like, I thought they said, they're supposed to be equal. No, okay, fuck it.
Fucking the
guys,
yeah.
Did they think they were going to get too much?
Too much. Yeah, too much. Fucking not about to... Anyway, all right. So there's no news really, because all the news would be about the patch notes. But I have community news. Swinging my arm like, yeah. Domina di Umbra. Now, you're probably like, the fuck does that mean?
Sounds like a sex name.
It's the rebranding of Shibari Squad. We're officially Domina de Umbra, which means Lords of Shadow, or depending on the shitty Latin dictionary you're using, what was it? Oh, God, it was like Eternal Love Lords, which
that sounds better to me,
right?
Like that.
So roll the dice a little. Roll the dice. It's
There's
official.
No choice. Eternal Love Lords.
Yeah, the Umbra part, Umbral is a big thing in Final Fantasy XIV. There's the Astral and Umbral, and also there's an FC with our friend has an FC on Gilgamesh on Greg called Astra, and now we're Umbra as our tag.
But it's no Eternal Love Lord.
Yeah, no, we're the Eternal Love Lords. I mean,
the best,
right? Come from the shadows, we come.
Oh, God.
Oh my! No, that's rape. That's not right, Dan. That's not right.
With consent, sir. With consent.
But then it's not rape if it's not consent. Well, no, wait, no.
Wait a minute.
If it's consent, it's not rape.
Welcome to Maelstrom Radio, where we explain how everything works to Paul. Birds, bees, consent, all of it.
Surprise!
Paul has had a very busy day. I raided today. I finished O4S. We cleared it. I got my weapon. It's still a shit weapon for an Astro, but I'm happy.
Okay.
And my hands hurt from playing too much Dragon Ball Fighters.
It'd be Domina Umbre. Well, we're not Latin.
Umbre.
Listen, we're not. We're not. It'd be if it was Love Lords. Listen, hippity happening. Here comes the fappening. Oh Jesus. Anyway, that's the name. If we fucking made a Latin error, just let us know. Latin was imperfect. Listen, we had a lot of votes on different names, and we just said, fuck it. We went with this, and none of it was on the choices.
I voted a lot.
God, we were almost.
I'm kind of surprised. I thought I voted for a good one. I kept looking at the voting bonds. It's not the one I voted for.
Yeah, nobody. Well, we were almost a lot of things. Anyway, You could have just said it's Italian, and I would have been able to call you on it. Wait, and I wouldn't. It's Italian, Slavic. I never. It's Italian. It's fragile. Italian. Yeah. All right. So, Paul, Chili, share that link I sent to you with Paul, and then we should be good to go. But we're just gonna roll. Yeah. Today's show is we're gonna roll through the fucking prelim rigged vote. Hashtag rigged. No, it wasn't. /Shazam2 never made it to the board. So we're gonna just roll through some of the prelim notes. I'm not gonna go through everything. I hate just reading patch notes. It's boring as shit. No, you don't like it. I don't like it. You've already read the patch notes. Me reading you the patch notes is just dumb and pointless. But other shows that do it, congratulations. Have fun. I can't. I will. The last time I did it, I had a breakdown and I punched my table. I can't do it again.
I'm sure one of the shows in the future I will end up doing it.
Will it be this Saturday?
Maybe this Saturday.
Maybe this Saturday.
Oh, probably tomorrow. Okay, mate. Let's do it.
All right.
What about I reckon after Motion we should do Mooga around and just have Flatus on, and then just like, oh my god,
everyone just stay up till like God whatever time in the morning.
I do that anyway.
Oh look, the sun is rising.
Right. All right. Let's roll through this. I'm gonna skip a lot of the. All right. So the Anata Beast Tribes will be added in 4.2. So the vendor is unlocked by completing the brooding brood mother. So look forward to that.
That's that for me to ignore again. I've done all the other Beast Tribes.
Yeah. I don't know what their mount is. Is it an elephant?
Yeah, it's a giant white elephant. It's really cool.
That's cool. So go hang out with the snake ladies.
No, because I have a phobia of snakes.
Oh,
fucking I am.
Maybe maybe you can learn to love one. Maybe it's like
maybe they give me quick sucky for $1.
Oh Jesus! All right, just keep rolling. Oh boy! All right, treasure hunts, rewards for Gagna skin treasure maps. And Gagana? What the hell is that? Gagnana.
I thought it was going back to the blowjob thing, getting that gag reflex going.
Yeah, Gag Anna. Gag Anna skin.
Gagana?
Yeah,
oh,
no.
God.
I'm gonna. All right.
Gagging a person called Anna. Oh no.
Yeah, no. Gagging on skin treasure maps and gazelle skin treasure maps. Listen, it's not my fault they named them terribly. Gagana. Anyway. So also they made those have been adjusted in 4X series, and 3X and 4X series are also adjusting the Aquapolis and Lost Canals of Uznair. Time Worn Thieves map and Lost Canals of Uznair have been increased, and the rewards for Aquapolis, the Lost Canals of Uznair, and the Hidden Canals of Uznair have been adjusted. The Lost Canals of Uznair were 310 before, now they're 370 after, and Hidden Canals of Uznair are 340, now they're 370. Adjusting with
that pretty much confirms that our island levels are 370.
Yeah, it does. Get in there. Gagging on
360 probably 360 the standard, and then 370 when it's whatever the hell they use for this type of upgrade.
So all right, so I got questions to have. So what's up with all the voting and names, and nobody could decide. We were stuck with we kept getting stuck with a split vote, and Shin and I were like, well, what the fuck do? We keep getting split votes, and we're running out of damn FC members to vote. And so it was just like, well, we could say fuck it, and we just we'll just like, rather we make a veto and just pick one and say this is what it is as an executive choice, or double down. I think of a better name and go with it, because
we could put them in the random generator, the names, and then whichever number picked up.
We're now cotton candy anus. Thank you. This is it.
Would have been a better name. To be fair, my FC on my alt bard that I own now is now just called My Room. That's right. Because it was a dead FC that I logged into the other day. No one's been on for like 120 days. Kicked everyone. There was like 50 mil in the bank, and I was like, well, no one's having that. That's mine now.
Yeah.
I was like, my original FC. Everyone left, and we had a medium house. So I just renamed the FC Chili Summer House and renamed the house my Summer House.
There you go.
It's like, well, look, they haven't been in for 100 days. That's beggars keepers. I am now 50 mil richer on a character I barely play on.
Yeah, move that character over to Greg, give us 50 mil, and then you too, Paul, could be having a cool Umber tag next year. Anyway, Subaquatic voyages. Also, real quick, I forgot to shout out Kane because he did it like right during the show start. But Kane, thanks for the sub on Twitch. I appreciate it. Subaquatic voyages have been added. We're gonna be able to build submarines. Submarines.
Can it be yellow?
Sure.
Please be yellow.
Yeah.
In a yellow submarine.
Yeah. So essentially, it's the same system as the airships. So you must own a free company house. Which, hey, guess what? We're the levels to buy a free company house. So come housing. Oh shit, Chili just subbed. Woo!
Man, that Chili guy's annoying.
Yeah, no, he's not. It's great. We talked about all the housing changes and whatnot. So you're built. Whoa! I just heard a beep. Oh. Wards 13 through 18 have been added in the residential districts. Further details regarding pricing and purchasing of land will be made available after maintenance in patch 4.2. They may adjust prices higher, lower. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Anyway,
FCs get free range of those first.
Yeah. So
Sweet.
Yep. So Umbra's gonna get a damn house. I'm gonna fight tooth and nail for a damn house.
I don't think you'll be fighting that much. Everyone seems like it's gonna be a rush, but I don't think it's gonna be as bad. Mainly because FC only, and then you have to be. There's gonna be a lot more housing, and you can't have multiple housing per account now.
Yeah.
So I really think, although it's going to be still a rush, I'm not saying it's going to be like perfect, but I really think it's going to be a lot better than previous patch housings.
Oh, I agree completely. I'm still gonna punch somebody trying to take a large house in Shirogane though. I'll be like, get out of here. Night. Get out.
My house.
Get off my lawn. Yeah, get off my lawn. I'm gonna be like Clint Eastwood and get off my lawn. With a shotgun, just get out of here. Get out of here. All right. So
like bards.
Yeah, so individuals will be restricted from purchasing plots for personal use for a limited time. Following the release of 4.2, we'll evaluate the housing market and decide when to remove the restrictions. So if that's not even going to be like a week after like FCs, that's going to just be like, we'll wait and see. Losers not in FCs. I'm kind of glad they're like giving FCs first reign, because that's saying like, hey, listen, like, hey, essentially saying, hey, this house system really is for like FCs. Like this really was intended for like an FC system, which should have been the damn system in the start, and then later added like personal housing, or the apartments for personal use. But you know, fucking rolled the dice and.
I'm happy I've got my little personal house.
Great. So. Number of NPCs allowed in the states will be adjusted. Everyone's going up. So private chambers get 4 now, cottages get 6, houses get 8, and then mansions get 10.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah, you're going to be able to buy the tub and the FFXIV rose maze garden thing that from the design contest.
I don't care about the rose, really? But I want the bathtub so badly. I've wanted that forever. That is one of the items I've wanted for a house since housing came out. Now all I just want is a toilet, and I'll be set.
All I wanted was a toilet, and I'd be set.
To be fair, like, I'm like seeing all this stuff, like, fucking hell, this stuff's better than the shit I've got now.
Because I want to make an actual house. That's the whole point of my house. I want that because my upstairs is like a little restaurant. My downstairs is like a guest room because I've got 2 bedrooms I've made up. The main bedroom, which is mine, and a guest bedroom. And there's a bathroom that I made with a shower and the hot tub and little towels. Mm-hmm. Now if I can add the bathtub and toilets, and then I can have a little shower area in a different area, that'll be perfect. Like a little hotel. Nobody visits because I live in Ultras and I'm alone.
I visited.
Yeah.
We did a couple of moves there.
Yeah. But still, I want my toilet, I've got my bathtub, and then I'll be ready.
Chili, just go to the forums and be like, I want a toilet.
Fuck you, it's January!
And just say that afterwards. To be like, fuck you, it's January.
Fucking gave me a heart attack.
There's gonna be some new furnishings, like a I don't know, stucco wall, teapot, little teapot. There's gonna be new fish added for the aquariums. You're gonna be able. You're gonna get a. You can get a corpse eater. That seems.
Oh yay!
Yeah.
What?
That's a fish. Corpse eater.
Right now. Oh yeah, it is. Oh, it's large.
Yeah. You're gonna also new paintings gonna be added. So new paintings. New seeds for flower pots. Yeah. My favorite new addition is gonna be the Manderville Gold Saucer. The fashion report has been added to the Gold Saucer. You're going to be able to speak with the masked Rose at the Gold Saucer, learn what theme he has assigned for Fashion Report. The theme will be updated every week on Tuesday at 12 a.m. Judging, participants are judged on a scale from 1 to 100. Judging will begin each week on Friday at 12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. It is possible to undertake the challenge up to 4 times each week between Friday and the following Tuesday before a new theme is decided. So it gives you 4 chances to nail it. Rewards are you'll receive 10,000 MGP. Those who receive a rating of 80 points or more will receive additional 50,000 MG. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's 60,000 altogether.
Woo! That's not small chunk of change. That is some good money.
It also says, moreover, those who continue to participate in these challenges will gain access to a unique boutique, which will contain other unique items.
Oh, I can get this is Kasumi's boutique. I want.
I like that hat she's wearing. I want that hat.
Yeah, I want
that.
You
don't have that hat?
You don't have the Lady Gaga hat?
I've got that hat.
She actually kind of just looks like Lady Gaga.
Poker face, poker face.
Grandma, oh mama. All right, let's.
Oh mama.
They made adjustments to MGPs and all that stuff. They're just trying to give you more MGP so you can buy shit at the Gold Saucer. They're adding
new prizes available. So,
are there what the fuck's gonna be added? Is there? Do they tell me? Do I know?
No, it just says new prices.
Well, it's useless if they don't tell me.
Oh my god! The time of my life, the players will not receive MGP if they fall off the stage.
No. Hey.
Get wrecked.
Oh, Susan Sprinkle still doesn't get the name. It's not a reference to any. Well, how do I explain Lords of Shadow? Lords of Shadow. All right, so Lords of Shadow came from. I was just looking up names, and people wanted Lords of Gilgamesh. People wanted not a cult, and I kind of figured something that was in between the two. And what was in between the two was Lords of Shadow, which cult, shadow.
It's still a cult.
Oh yeah, cult, shadow. Lords still in there, Lords of Shadow, but I just made it Latin and then
Out the edge.
Or Italian. I'm Slavic. Italian. I made it Italian.
Lords of Shadow just remind me of like a rogue's guild or a thief's guild from like Skyrim.
We're the Dark Brotherhood.
Okay, Dark Knight.
Yeah. Get off my dick, Paul.
The only one
Jesus.
The Dark Knight.
Jesus.
I wanted Gilgamesh's Gillionaires or whatever the fuck it was. It sounded like money.
Sweet money. Yeah, cash money Gillionaires. That's what we would have. Damn it. We could have been cash money Gillionaires.
We've got a Lalafell named Cash Money Girl.
We could have dropped the hottest mixtape of 2087. All right, let's get into some of these battle system changes. Gladiator shield swipe reduced from 150 to 100. Holy Spirit reduced from 400 to 380. I guess whatever. Shield swipe is probably the one that took the
Paladin got their one patch when they were OP. One patch.
Well, to be fair, even with the changes, Paladin is almost the same damage as Warrior. People have worked out, if not a little bit more still. So
yeah, a Warrior got all the things changed, Paul. Heavy swing, 150 to 160. Skull Sunder, Berserk, Overpower. Okay, what was the big change? They had everything that was like massive.
Berserk was the biggest change because
Berserk. Eternal Release. It's got a whole fucking paragraph about how it works now.
Well,
Eternal Release.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the big change though is Berserk now becomes Eternal Release, so you lose Berserk.
And then you get it. I don't. Hey, let's talk about those many Dark Knight buffs. Many.
You said we had an hour, right? I don't think we've got enough time.
Yeah, for Delirium recast has been reduced from 120 to 80. And the Blackest Night, true. I don't disagree with that. Needed. It was needed. That's a 40. That's a 40. Listen, I'll take it. I'll take whatever I can get. And the Blackest Night lasts for 7 seconds instead of 5, which I'll also take.
Another good thing.
That's another good thing. Because but where's my across the board buffs, Paul? Where's my across the board potencies?
That's what I'm kind of pissed with, because they've done all this. Like, they just literally said, "Oh, here you go, warrior. Here, have a silver platter like the dragoons did. Here you go. Have all these potency increases," and then just forgets about the other jobs.
Guys, but the thing is, though, what people worked out, though, with the potency, even with the potency changes, they've actually got a decrease in damage because of the berserk change.
Yeah.
Yeah, even with all the increases of the potency, because Storm's Eye's been nerfed, which is one of their damage increases, because that used to give 20% damage dealt, now it's 10%. And Berserk used to give you your 30% increase in attack power. It doesn't do that anymore. That just gives you crit and direct hits. And it's also been changed from 60 seconds to 90 seconds, and the buff's only 10 seconds instead of 20 seconds. So even with all the potency changes, it's still a nerf in damage. Because you're gonna lose, you've lost the phase. You've lost 40% in attack.
Got to do your rotation, Chili. You can't just Fel Cleave all the time. You got to do the whole rotation.
Yeah, but all their rotations lost 40% when they buff up.
Oh man, I don't have the 40% thing on my board. It would have been 40%. I don't have it.
It's still a lot though to lose that.
Yeah.
You want to talk some shit? Some shit?
You want to talk some shit?
Call me. Start some shit, bitch.
Yeah, we'll start some shit.
Now, can I talk about my favorite part of this patch notes?
Chili's about to talk some shit about the favorite part of the patch notes. No, it's not Dark Knight. Yeah, real quick though, can I talk about Delirium and how, like,
yeah, sure.
If that's my increase to DPS, that's kind of a bullshit buff. Like, don't get me wrong, needed, but kind of a bullshit buff. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. Dark Knight should have got more defensive buffs, more damaging buffs. It should have just been buffed altogether.
Fucking A. Like, I mean, I'll roll with it and see how much it increases, but ugh. Monk got some love. Got some love.
Got a lot of love.
Yeah. Got some love there.
Those changes to Monk.
Yeah, duration of Riddle of the Wind effect has been increased from 5 to 10 seconds. Now grants the effect of Grease Lightning with a duration of 16 seconds. The effect now applies to the user. Oh man, it's good stuff there. Monks. Go, you know what? Stop playing. Don't play Summoner. Go play Monk.
Look at perfect balance. The cooldown's reduced from 180 to 60 seconds.
Oh, that's a good.
That's the best thing of the whole thing. Now, all we need is Hollow Ground to not be a year. Yeah. And oh my god, the game's just going to be perfect. And that Dark Knight gets some, some decent ass buffs.
Yeah.
And game's perfect. Mwah.
I mean, Brotherhood, that means a 5% extra damage buff for the Monk, and maybe, I don't know if it's included in the chakra stack.
Wait a minute.
That's broken.
Did they buff? I know how they buffed Dark Knights. They brought everyone else fucking down. That's how they did it. They're like, we got it. We buffed Dark Knight across the board. We nerfed Paladin, and we fucking gave Warrior a 40% decrease in damage. Dark Knights, reign it shall begin.
If everyone's rubbish, you can't be that bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Dark Warriors, relearn how to play your shit. Dark Knights, you're good. Dark Knights, you're ready to roll. Paladins, enjoy that patch. Let's move on.
Monk that stance you forget exists. It does something now.
Fucking safe is like nerfed Paladin. I don't know. Paul, Paladin, how do you feel about it?
It's like, They had their reign in terror. What shit? They kind of lasted a lot longer, because Warriors lasted a lot longer. Mm-hmm. Last expansion.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't really play Paladin because I'm a healer main. Like, my name's fucking Bubble Medic, for fuck's sake. And like, I'm happy with my healing like changes, so I'm good. It's just that, yeah.
I told Safe
he was been moaning all day.
I told Safe he's not allowed on the show tonight. Fucker staying in the holding pen because he wants to be on the show so bad. You can't get in here. No, because he's gonna yell. I told him he can't yell. He can't yell. You can only come in here and be nice. This is a safe space. This is a safe space.
He's awesome.
Yeah. Let's see. Machinist. Gotta,
No.
Black mages.
He promises not to yell.
Promises.
Sure. Nah, that's not good.
What? No. Chili, read that again. He's a what if I promise not to yell. Okay. It's not I promise not to yell. It's what if I promise not to.
I'm trying to be very nice to the guy.
That's like saying what if. In theory.
Safe's been on the show.
Yeah, Safe's been on the show before. That's a fun name for a segment where Safe talks very angrily and aggressively about things. Safe take notes. What if I promise not to yell? The Saferot segment of the show. Fucking what really grinds my gears. That's Black Mage got some love.
Yes. Because my group rolls with Black Mage, and because we were on patch day gathering because we're all crafters and getting ready for this next patch. He was actually very happy with it, but it's kind of interesting. Obviously, the potency increased with Fire 4. The Aether manipulation cooldown down to 10 seconds is really good, so they have a lot more movement. The durations on the Fire Starters and Thunderclouds give you a whole lot more time to get that extra damage off beforehand. So, Transpose, I don't fucking use Transpose.
Yeah.
I don't actually use Transpose because I don't.
It's not bad. I use Transpose, but only when I'm doing low level dungeons.
I think you're supposed to use Transpose.
Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't play Black Mage.
Transpose is good if you in between pools and your astrals go disappear. Mm-hmm. So you pop it so you don't lose your astral, either your ice or your fire, depending on which one you're switching over to.
Well, there we go.
I'm not a main Black Mage, so.
All right, well I'll skip Summoner for 1 second. White Mage, Divine Venison, a healing lily requirement has been removed. That's pretty good.
That's good. Love it. White Mage is like the best. It's OP Mage.
Fucking Scholar got. I don't know how to say that word. Was it excogitation? What the fuck is excogitation?
Just excog, I guess.
Excogitation. And the effect grants extasimination. And the effect grants target party member.
I think it is.
All right. Excognation, but there's not excotation. Excotabulation. Excavation got the effect grants to target party member other than self the effect of excog restoring HP when the member's HP falls below 50%. Has been changed to grants target party member other than self the effect of excog restoring HP when member's HP falls below 50% upon effect duration expiration.
Basically, what it means is before it would only heal if the party member's health dropped down to 50% or under. Now it'll just heal when the timer runs out if he doesn't drop anyway.
Yeah, right. Well, it's made a really good change to that ability because now it's just not just a wasted Aether stack. It was used to, it would do that quite a lot. Say if you got like a regent or your fairies healed him, and he's not going down 50%. It's really it was just a wasted stack. Now it's not.
Listen. Fucking Safes in chat. He's like, I can actually explain how to use these jobs. You don't play work flat. Play work? You don't play. So how these jobs you don't play work flat. There we go. Don't play work. Don't play.
What?
Don't play work.
Don't play the game.
Don't play the work. Don't play the game. Just go to work. Astrologian, the effective duration increases from 20 to 30 seconds of the spear, and then Earthly Star, the size of the cursor when targeting the ground will now be indicative of the area of effect.
Thank God. It really annoyed me because it's so. But the spear, that it was a needed thing. I hate it because every time I draw a spear and it's for spread, it's only 20 seconds, and then when you I can't remember the bloody move, but there's a move where it's like an AoE explosion. Right? No, it's just an AoE explosion that increases the effect of cards and shields. And that would only take it up to around about 30-ish seconds.
Celestial Opposition, I think, or something like that.
Yeah. And like it's really good. Like, I'm happy about that because Spear has needed it. Spear changed to crit, and now it's increased the duration. It's really good. So I might use that a lot more than Balance, but Balance is still good, even though it's been nerfed to the fucking ground. But yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that good. As a Astro main.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that.
Just because I don't know how to say words, Kane, doesn't mean I'm bad at English. That's not a word. Excogitation's probably not a thing. Maybe it is. Is it? Probably not. Wormwave isn't a thing. That's a made-up word. Guess we should talk about.
Isn't that like 2 words?
Guess we should. Yeah. Oh, it's true. But
Excogation is a verb.
All right, safe. I'm gonna let you in here. All right, I'm gonna let you in here. No. You got. Let's see, because we got the whole other article to talk about, which is the fun stuff. And we got to still get through the rest of this bullshit. So, Safe, you got like 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes.
Okay, I have 5 minutes. You have a timer going?
Yes.
Okay, I am so sick of how much they've been nerfing Summoner ever since fucking day one, and it's driving me goddamn crazy that they're not doing anything at all to Red Mage, and then I see people who play Red Mage bitching about how Red Mage is underpowered compared to Summoner. Now, discussing these changes. Tribind, which used to be a completely worthless AoE spell that was just a bind effect, and that's all it fucking did. It did 20 potency. They decided with the last patch that they were going to make it somewhat useful by raising its potency to only half of what Red Mage's fucking AoE can do, so something almost useful, maybe. And they decided that was too much because 100 potency is just way too powerful. Now, I did the math earlier, and what that comes out to is if you want to do AoE damage on a Red Mage, your maximum potency on your second target that you're AoEing is, I believe it was 145, which is less than a Red Mage's 200. So, awesome. Pain Flare. Pain Flare is that really big column of light that you do that was really cool and like had 400 potency in Heavensward and was really awesome and like has a really loud noise.
Pain Flare is the one with the circle, not the beam of light. That's Death Flare.
Oh, well, that's less irritating. That's good. Pain Flare's gone from being moderately useless to even less useful because again, their AoE too good, too strong. They can't be allowed to do AoE damage. Ruin 3, aka their absolute most commonly cast spell, the spell that you are constantly casting, they decided that 130 potency, which is again, this is a single target spell, and your total cumulative potency with all of your dots up on a single target, plus factoring in the damage of your pet, and Ruin 3 is still less than if a summoner sat there, or a Red Mage sat there and cast Jolt 2 over and over. So, awesome change. That needed to be nerfed. And then Wormwave, which is the name for the attacks that Demi Bahamut does every single time. The way it works, every time you cast a spell, Demi Bahamut chimes in with an attack of his own, and that's called Wormwave. That was too powerful. That had to be nerfed from 160 potency down to 150 because I don't know. I don't know why they do anything that they're doing with Summoner. I kind of think that the reason that I was told that they announced that they would be buffing Summoner is because God hates me, and Yoshi P wants to personally kick me right in the dick. So
no, he just hates Summoner because he's a black mage.
They nerfed Tribind. Why?
Why do we even have Tribind? Why do we even have Tribind? Why don't they just delete it? Why don't they just delete fucking everything?
Because
why
does
the job exist?
But what does the job exist? Because it's Summoner. Summoner is a cross class between Arcanist, and Arcanist goes off into 2 jobs, one the healer, one's a DPS.
You know what? Why don't they just fucking delete both of them? White Mage can do everything anyway. Why don't we just have White Mage and Astrologian? Why don't we just fucking delete Summoner? Clearly, maybe then the devs will have somewhere else to shit. You're right. That would be unfortunate. They'd have to pay for a new goddamn toilet, and they can't have that happen.
I want my damn toilet, goddammit.
Also, fuck you, Para. I know my goddamn job. How dare you say I don't know my job? I got the names mixed up. Fucking, how many flares are there in the fucking game? All right, I'm sorry.
Sorry.
What's up?
I get confused because in my head I read up that attack as emo flare just because of the name of it.
Death flare. Or pain flare.
Yeah.
Pain flare. Emo flare.
Oh, pain flare
also-
and death flare kind of emo.
Also, Flatus, it's excogitate. Because
Excogitation?
cognitive, it's,
Excogitation.
excogitation. Yes.
I just call it
Dex
execute.
cognation.
Also, that is a really cool buff for scholars, and I'm really happy for them. Also, to break down real quick, the Black Mage, because I think I still have a little bit of, I think I have like a minute left. The Black Mage changes. Transpose being changed on the recast timer is great because that's really good for low-level thaumaturges who are just learning the job. That's awesome. The increase on Thundercloud and Firestarter is well needed and great because now you don't have to worry about your rotation getting fucked every time you get those procs. And the Ethereal Manipulation Teleport spam is going to be so real and so much fun, and Fire 4 getting a buffed, hell yeah, great. Congratulations, Black Mages. I used to be jealous of Black Mage buffs, and now I will support them forever because they're not Red Mage.
Well,
and-
Red Mage's not even on this list. Not even on the list.
Yeah.
Because they said that like it's not going to get changed, like
Yeah.
Bard and all the rest, and Dragon
Yeah.
because Dragon already got buffed.
Yeah, not even on the list.
Drives me
I'm
fucking
gonna
crazy.
resign.
Drives me fucking crazy.
Monk got buffed though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
no, I'm actually really happy about those Monk buffs, Chili. They're awesome.
Real
Thank
quick
you.
though. Real
You're going to
quick,
be able
though.
to throw out Tornado Kick 3 times.
I have a see, since these are prelim notes, usually prelim notes don't change that much often. They have in the past, but not always. Do you think we'll see more shit added to these bullshit changes in the battle system?
I just think we'll see like the crafting items added. You know, how to craft them for the full notes.
Yeah, I don't
Bullshit.
think they're going to change any of it. I think that they told me that the jobs I like are going to get better and the jobs that I don't like are going to get nerfed so that they could pull the rug out from under me because they like seeing my face hit the fucking asphalt.
Why'd you have asphalt under carpet?
They're pulling the carpet out, man.
Because
I live in a fucking parking lot.
Save is breakdancing behind a 7-Eleven.
Breakdancing. Yeah, I was breakdancing because I thought they were going to rip houses away from those fuckheads. And not only are they not doing that, they're also not nerfing Paladin in any meaningful way. Also, Summoner can go fuck themselves. They offered me an ice cream cone, and then when I took it, they smacked it out of my hand and then kicked me in the balls and told me to go fuck myself. That's what they did.
As a Paladin main tank, I'm happy about the no nerf though, to be honest.
Fuck off. I'm so sick of being out DPS'd by fucking paladins as a goddamn Dark Knight.
Talk about their shield. What is it? Their shield fucking swipe? Is that what got hit?
Oh yeah, that thing that only can trigger off a parry.
Yeah.
No, a shield block, I thought.
No.
It's
Should
shield
change
swipe.
it to shield block.
Shield swipe. Yeah, no, it is. It's shield block. But
But
shield swipe.
to get triggered by shield block instead of parry because parry is just out of the fun game. And fuck it. I hate parry. Even when I main tank in raids.
All right, Chili, because I haven't played fucking Paladin in a minute, but shield swipe, especially like 4.0 Paladin, fucking shield swipe. How like
it was really good because if you popped your passage of arms, all your next attacks are considered blocks, so you can swipe more often.
But with the potency
but isn't it
being
still on a cooldown.
Yeah, it's still a cooldown, I think.
Yeah, but the potency being reduced, how bad is it? I bet that's 50. That's not like you're going from 150 down to 100. Like that's 50 potency is a big drop. I mean, how bad do you think it's going to hurt your nerves?
I don't think it'll do too much, to be honest, because it's not really your main.
It's a fucking
It's a
15-second recast. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
All right.
Who
What about
fucking cares? It costs TP. It interrupts your fucking rotation. You don't use it.
All right, then.
You only really use it occasionally.
It's broken. It's all bullshit. Fix Dark Knights.
Yeah,
you know what? Fuck it. I'm with Safe. Fucking fix Dark Knights and fix Summoners. Get off your asses.
Yeah. Fucking
Hey, I want Dark Knight fixed. I don't worry fixed.
Where's the Molotov? Fuck it. Where's the Molotov cocktails? We'll go burn some shit.
Hell yeah. Fucking, like, I will say, though, like, the Dark Knight changes, I like them. I just wish that there were 8 more.
Yeah, all of them potency increases.
Start working on a new healer for us. We want some healers. Just saying.
Extending Blackest Night is a good thing.
Yeah, it is. That's a great thing. And Delirium is not a bad change either.
Yeah, you know, it's worth, like, it's fucking, you're gonna be in Shisui at level 64 Dark Knight and actually be able to run out of blood gauge.
Yeah, actually Shisui.
I don't know if you remember, but like when you hit that point, like the rate at which you gain blood gauge relative to how long the cooldown on Delirium is, which is the only ability you have at 64 that uses it, is such that like you literally can't run out of blood gauge because yeah, it's like, Christ, it's nice that ability can be like used.
Yeah, more often because it extends fucking, you know, extends blood weapon and blood price. Fucking
yeah, it's really good.
I'll agree that Dark Knight needs buffed, but I don't want Warrior buffed because I got sick of Warriors being like, "Oh my god, how amazing we are in the last expansion for the entire expansion."
Yeah. Can we agree that like Dark Knight needs to be the best DPS tank and Paladin should just be the most durable tank? And
I agree with that. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
Warriors can be the most rage tank, just ragey.
Yeah, well, you know what? Let's give Warrior the most enmity.
Yeah,
because everyone already hates them anyway.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think Dark Knight should be the most consistent DPS. Warrior should be the spiky DPS. You know, like the
burst
every so often.
The burst
DPS, and the Paladin should just be the I don't take DPS.
Yeah.
There you go.
I have shield fire. Don't scare me.
Yeah, I ain't afraid of your magic.
Bitch, I'm King Arthur. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I fight dragons.
To me, all fucking paladins sound like pompous assholes. Just like, Fucking
hell, Chili, you taking that?
Look at me.
Damn.
Your damage is nothing with
me, General.
Does my shield not frighten you? Wait a minute. Boom! Now it sprouts angel wings. No damage for me. I am paladin.
So
I am paladin. Yes.
So
what is this damage you speak of? I don't know.
Then you're just waving your sword nonchalantly behind you, doing max DPS. That's all you're doing, chilling. All you're fucking doing. I'm over there, fucking ripping the souls from the abyss itself to power my sword, fucking powering my body with magics, using blood, draining a sword of blood gauges. And over there doing some work, and you're like, look, I'm not taking any damage, and I'm doing max DPS. And I'm over here, I'm like, I'm fucking talking to the dead and shit, making blood packs, giving my soul up a little bit, fucking signing deals with the devil, and I'm doing like 8 damage.
To be fair though, as much as you joke about that, the best part is I'm a Lalafell. So when I do Passage of Arms, I'm pretty much saying, everyone, lay on the floor now!
Yeah. Fucking please when that goes off, make a macro that says duck and cover.
Do it.
Please, because
real quick, Flatus, I just wanted to say, do you know how big a deal these fucking monk changes are?
Oh, that's great. The monk changes.
They added a whole new rotation to monk, basically. Because it's now that perfect balance is every 60 seconds, you can actually like use it as part of your rotation.
You
and
can
it's
fuck
like
Also, I'd be interested to see if it'll be better to start with Fist of the Wind now rather than Fist of Fire for your first Grease Lightning stack, and then go straight to Demolish for your second.
So my thinking, right, is that you go in with fucking, or at least I guess you wouldn't open with it, but like you fucking rock perfect balance to get the 3 stacks, and then you tornado kick, and then you get 1 more stack because if you have the skill speed, you can do that, or 1 or 2. And then you throw down Riddle of Wind, hit 1 more, get Tornado Kick, get your stacks back up, and then keep rolling like normal. Like, fucking, that's some crazy ass burst, especially if you have fucking internal release going at the same time. You're fucking throwing out Forbidden Shock.
And Brotherhood now, remember, because
with
Brotherhood
that
gives you
buff.
Yeah.
And with a balance, holy fucking shit, they're ripping aggro. They have become a tank.
No, I'd say Spear would be better because of the skill speed.
No, that's Arrow. Arrow skill speed. Spear's crit. Spear's crit.
Yeah, you want crit.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bounce. Thanks for having me on. I
Yeah,
appreciate you letting me do that.
Absolutely.
I gave you my word I would not derail this entire podcast.
Yeah.
Also, for the record, I did not promise I wouldn't yell, but I didn't yell anyway. I'm gonna go make soup.
All right. Do you want to? You were good. Do you want to stay?
I'm starving. I have to make soup.
I'll go make soup.
Tell you what, you know what? I'll just mute myself, and if I'm back by the time I'm done cooking soup, if you're still going, I'll get.
All right. So super dare. Go make soup.
Soup. I swear, every time I spoke to him, he's making soup.
Wait a minute. We gotta drop this once, because how often am I ever gonna do this when someone actually is making soup?
You sipping my soup, Guadalupe?
There you go. I mean, how was it for you? Yeah. All right. New dungeons have been added. Hell's Lid. It's like Hell's Kitchen.
No.
Oh.
But Hell's Lit. It's Hell's Lit, boy. Hell's Lit. Gotta get up with those kids and the Hell's Lit. See?
I'm just disappointed that Hell's Lit doesn't have Rita Repulsa as the main villain.
I'm upset that the last boss isn't fucking Gordon Ramsay.
Where's the lamb sauce?
He just yells at you and does damage. What are you? I'm an idiot sandwich. Fucking party wipes.
Fucking 1 mil crit.
Yeah, everybody has to get into their culinary fucking thing and make food for him. And he fucking judges your food. It's like fucking Hell's Kitchen. It's just called Hell's Lid.
Oh, that'd be amazing if it was something like that. But instead of having switched the color, it's just like the active time button.
Hmm. Oh, that'd be a shame. That would ruin it.
You pull out like a
yeah. The Fractal Continuum hard. So as much as we loved running Fractal Continuum, we get to do it. Do it again. Do it again. Maybe it'll be good.
No.
maybe. I mean, we get some extra sprinkling of lore for like the the 3 fiends. We get some extra lore.
I don't fucking want lore.
I think we'll get some lore towards the raid maybe as well.
Yeah, we'll get some Sigma. You mean the Sigma lore? You think we'll get some Sigma?
Yeah,
lore?
Sigmas.
That'd be nice.
Sounds like an illness, doesn't it? Oh, sorry, lads, I got Sigma.
I got some. Ugh. Oh God.
That's what it really sounds like. It's like, yeah.
What's that, Sigma? Item level sync has been added to the following duties: Kugane Castle and Temple of the Fist are going to be item level sync to 340. Further pushing along
hate
the
that
fact,
so much.
Yeah, but that's also pushing further the fact that 370 is probably going to be the new cap. The Jade Stoa, the new trial has been added. So Bayako. Fucking yeah, fucking get meaty with that big tiger arm. You know what I'm saying?
He's great.
Yeah, he's great.
Great.
Fucking white tiger power. Woo.
Tiger flame.
Yeah, Yo got. He does Hadoukens with this tiger fist. He does fucking Hadoukens with his tiger fist. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait.
This is dropping a weapon, right?
Fucking Frosted Flakes hands McGee. Fair. It's an 8 party size. It's just like any other trial. The extreme version.
Wait, 8-man party size? Oh my god, I'm shocked.
8-man parties. I know. It's gonna be. It's fucking revolutionary. A new raid dungeon, which somebody, I think Safe, he's making soup. I think he questioned the term a new raid dungeon. I think dungeon. I think that's a translation error. I think that's just a translation error. Like, I think
it's still a dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, it's technically a raid as well. So whatever the hell you want to call it. But confirming in the picture yet again that Phantom Train is in Sigmascape. So
wow, Diesel from Thomas the Tank Engine really changed.
Listen, if we don't fucking suplex that train, a lot of us will be pissed, including myself.
By the way, if there is a way to suplex the train, you do know that I'm going to be going around my monk naked for it.
I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less. Fucking suplex that train.
I'll wear those sparkly underwear. You know, the brand new Subliga that makes it look like really sparkly.
The sparkly glare.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. The raid dungeon Omega Sigma Scape Savage has been added. There's also gonna be fucking weapons for that, and probably mounts aplenty. And you know, there's gonna haul new fucking, you know, fucking bag trash to get cranks and lenses and shafts and whatnot.
Gotta get them shafts.
Yeah,
for your men.
For your body. You need shafts for your body.
Yeah, same.
Put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh,
Crank the shaft. Anyway, let's diamond weapon coffer upcoming upon completing Sim Escape 4.0. A treasure coffer will appear containing a diamond weapon coffer. Using this item, transform it into a weapon corresponding to the current user's job. So that'll look nice, I'm sure. They made adjustments to the following duties: Jade Stoa, Sim Escape. So of course that's all coming out. So all these things are being adjusted. The unending coil of Bahamut will see adjustments, which is interesting. So yes, the thing increases. now oh, the weekly restriction of obtaining Dreadworm totems has been removed, so that's a good change. That's okay with that. I'm okay with that. The gear will now be synced to item level 345. This adjustment will be implemented to preserve the difficulty of the encounter as well as the rarity of the achievement reward for its completion. Which that's a great change. That's fucking solid. I'm good on them for that. I'm actually happy about that one. So what they're saying is that even no matter what level in gear progression you are, if you're going to go into Unending Coil of Bahamut, prepare to be sad. That's what they're saying. Prepare to be sad. Sad times.
Which is fair enough. That's what it's designed to be. It's designed to be stupidly hard content.
Yes.
That only the super best of the best can beat.
I wonder if there's a group of people that are like, I'll just wait till I can power through.
Wait till I can unsync it.
Yeah, I wait till I unsync it. I'm gonna get my weapon, my fucking achievement. Now they're gonna be like, oh no, it's forever hard.
Especially as achievement points are now useful.
Yes, achievement points will now be useful to get our claw. So yeah. It's gonna be good stuff. I'm happy. I'm kind of bummed out about this though. The duties listed, the duty roulette's going to change. So right now we have 4. We have Alamigo, Kugane Castle, Temple of the Fist, and Drowned City of Escala. Now it's just going to be fucking Hell's Lid and Fractal Continuum.
By the way, what's that phone call?
What's that? Oh, what?
I called it.
Yeah, we were going from fucking 4 to 2. That's kind of a bullshit change. Now I'm like, all right, well, maybe I'll get Kugane Castle. Maybe I'll get Temple of the Fist. Maybe I'll get Scala. Maybe I'll get Alamigo.
I knew this was going to happen ever since they announced how the system was going to work. I just knew it.
This is going to be shit. It's going to suck. But you know what that means? Next big patch, it's going to be what?
Yeah, they'll
4?
add the new one.
Yeah, it'll be 3. It'll be 3 or 4.
Yeah, it'll be 3 again.
And then it'll be 2, and then 3, and then 2, and 3.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Every mid patch they'll add the new dungeon to the old expert, and then when they get to the main patch they'll refresh it with the 2 new dungeons.
Nah.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
I don't know. All right, I'm not going to go through all the Allegan tomestones received by duty roulettes have been adjusted.
I have a quick question about that. It says like the new 2 Allegan tomestones of Meta City have been added. Can we just obtain 2,000? It's going to be 450.
Hold on a sec. 450. But what are they called again?
Just tomestones of men.
Are they called Mendacity?
Yeah, Mendacity, I think. But I'm just going to call them men. Because we're going to grind those men.
Tomestones of men. Tomestones of... Yeah, Mendacity.
It's raining men.
Mendacity. It's Mendacity. Like, you don't know the way.
Oh, God.
Do you know the way?
All right.
Do you know the way? You don't know the way. I am the captain now. This is my podcast.
Ugh. All right. Real quick, they're adding special effects to stuff in PvP. So if you're chained, sleeping, confused, weighted, all the others. They're actually going to have like animated display effects on your character, so your other.
Can we have those outside of PvP? They look amazingly fun.
They do, right? They actually look fucking useful. Like they would be great outside of it in a PvE.
Different roleplay.
New PvP.
That's when we know what Maelstrom is. It's roleplay.
Yeah. Hey. The new PvP team feature has been added to encourage stronger bonds between participants. This is what I've been fucking waiting for. Safe. I know he's not here right now. He's knee deep in soup.
Literally as amount he makes, to be honest.
Yeah. Fucking. I'm not sure if I should name the episode "Sipping My Soup, Guadalupe" or "Fucking Knee Deep in Soup." I kind of want to make it "Knee Deep in Soup." I kind of want to start a PvP team. I enjoy PvP. I think having a PvP team, people like I can get like, hey, let's have some fucking PvP fun and not have to worry about being with people I don't trust. Because I've been with people I don't trust and they suck because they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're running around like their goddamn heads cut off like chickens. I'm like over here telling people what to do. I'm like, hey, back. Like I'm hitting the button that says retreat, 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 and they're running forward. I'm like, retreat, retreat. Ah! Anyway, the Crystal Tower Training Grounds map has been added to the Feast, which is actually really cool looking. If you haven't seen it yet, the Crystal Tower Training Ground looks awesome. So the Feast is getting more maps. They changed the medal amounts. So, you know, Feast is getting changes. Everything's getting changes. All new gear, all new good stuff. I'm not going to read the rest of it. Oh, wait, well, there's one thing. Maximum number of items per slot has been increased from 99 to 999. Thank God.
999.
Oh my God. So much bag space. Give us all. That's how you freaking fix your fucking bag. Anyway. Fucking get your shit together.
Fucking motherfucking shit.
New mounts have been added. Have you seen the new horse? Have you seen the horse that we're getting? Have you seen the horse?
No, where? I'm scrolling.
There's that. Wait. Yeah, wait. Falling mounts will not wait. When the fuck did they had a war steed?
Ages ago.
Yeah, ages ago. Where the fuck have you been?
When the hell was I gonna get a war? Wait, you mean I could have gotten a horse?
Achievements.
Yes, achievements. Achievement, mate.
Wait, I could just buy it? Or is it an achievement?
No, it's achievements. It's achievements.
No, you unlock it by doing certain things. I can't remember what it is. I think it's...
You mean
from playing the big, like, 24 versus 24 versus 24?
Hold on, wait a minute. You're telling me that I might have this fucking horse just unlocked already?
Yes, I have it.
Listen,
listen. The Garrow set.
Hold on a sec. Frontline's achievement horse. Let me check. Hold on a fucking second. I just need to make sure real quick. But you have to understand, like, I have all the Garo horses because I'm that kind of maniac. So. And those are cool horses. That's not a cool horse. That's just like a brown horse or whatever. And it has no
100 armor. It's 100 frontline victories in the Borderland ruins.
Oh, that's very specific. That's
if you farmed up for the Garrow, then you should have it.
Hold on. Oh shit.
No, I don't have it, and I farmed the Garrows.
Yeah, I did find the Garrow. Yeah. Real quick though, can I talk about the new minions have been added? And I see a picture of one that's it's a mongoose. I want the mongoose. I'm gonna get the mongoose. Just announcing on the show, Flatus mongoose. If you love Flatus and you're on Gilgamesh, send Flatus like a mongoose.
Yeah, that is cute. I like the new white tiger though.
Oh, there's a new white tiger minion?
Yeah.
If you love Flatus, you will send him both the white tiger minion and the mongoose.
And there's like a yellow catfish as well that's sort of like a Super Saiyan catfish.
No, I don't want that one. If you love Flatus, you won't send him the Super Saiyan catfish, but you will send him the mongoose and the white tiger.
Yeah, as you said, Wanda Sapico said 100 frontlines, you get a horse decorated with your brand company. Congratulations, Contos on the Royal Menagerie.
Yeah, congratulations. But all right, let's keep rolling. All right, I'm done with patch notes. Patch notes are over with. I don't want to read the rest of it.
But what's this recording thing?
Oh, just all right.
You know what that's recording thing is? You can read it later.
Yeah, the recorder. Yeah, I mean, there's a glamour chests and stuff now. Like, it's gonna save you backspace. Just go do the glamour chests.
Ooh, Chocobo saddle.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
I'm still gonna call. Sorry, can I just say one thing? I'm still gonna say this. They say they can't do the glamour system in houses because of the server load. But I'm gonna call it. Why don't they just have a glamour cabinet where it's just a visible version of the thing instead of actually usable? For those that want to have the look of it, the style of it in their house.
I don't know. It's stupid.
The glamour.
Glamour. Just want
cheeseburger. Glamour.
Cheeseburger. Oh, the recording thing? Yeah, so you can record your fucking your gameplays, your sweet gameplays, and be like, look at this. This is how we died on fucking when we got Hadouken by the tiger face. Hey.
Really good for screenshots.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this now. PS4 can just do that already. You just press the share button.
Yeah. No shit. Hype. Anyway, let's roll. All right. Yoshida did a Game & Watch interview. Blue Garter did the translation. Actually, did they say who did the translation on Blue Garter? I want to give them credit. I'll find out who. Right now, I'm going to say Slicer did it, or he at least posted, or they posted the original thing. Anyway, I'm not going to read the whole article, but there is some good stuff in here because there's stuff I don't want to talk about because it may be spoiler related, so I don't want to talk about that stuff. But there is some interesting shit I do want to talk about, like
Papaya.
Eureka. Yeah, it's gonna be about Eureka. And all right, is Forbidden Land, Eureka, and Nemos a Final Fantasy XI style field area? Ooh, Forbidden Land, Eureka, and Nemos is planned to be implemented in patch 4.25. But first off, when is patch 4.25 going to be released? As per usual, it's probably safe to assume it'll be about a month after a major update. So we're gonna have a month of this before Eureka. Originally Eureka was part of Final Fantasy III set with the Crystal Tower. In the past interviews, there was a point where it was being considered as an element of Crystal Tower. Will there be any relevance now to Crystal Tower? Yoshida responds with a bit of this, a bit of that is part of the scenario, so I can't talk too much about it, but there's a strange phenomenon taking place here also. So Eureka was attached to the name of the place to reference the Crystal Tower lore that there's also be touched on in the scenario, so it's not related to the story of the Crystal Tower. There's no direct link for now. Crystal Tower was a side story, so it'd be tough to incorporate that as an essential background. Also, Crystal Tower was set so the story came in a full conclusion and the door was closed. So it'd be tough to go back there with the state it's in. We decided to call it Eureka as we planned to make it to be a mysterious place primarily used to strengthen weapons and armor. So Final Fantasy III's Eureka was a place where you would defeat manifestations of weapons to obtain weapons. Will this new system inherit any part of that from Final Fantasy III? Won't be quite like that, Yoshida says. It's more about this basic idea of being able to strengthen weapons and armor. So they asked, will it be different from the Deep Dungeon Palace of the Dead? It's completely different. I like the words. It's completely different. Safe dropped out of here. He apparently souped too hard. Let's see.
He souped up.
Yeah, he souped up. He got souped up, souped out. We're still he progressoed. He progressoed his way in life. We're still a bit away from the implementation, so I can't talk too much about it, but in terms of system, it's completely a new system and content. You can think of Eureka almost as a new field area. Is it different from exploration in Diadem? You'll still enter through a duty finder, but and this is my favorite part. So soup extreme. So this is my favorite part of this. You'll still enter through duty finder, but with Eureka, your party can be changed freely at the destination. You can go in with 8 people. You can go in with 4 people, or you can go alone and find your friends there. You can play solo or with parties. There will be an elemental level with everyone starting from elemental level 1 where you can fight all. You can't fight at all unless you raise your elemental level. You'll be leveling up normally. Your level will always be saved, and starting from level 6 there will be a penalty for dying. Hoo-hoo.
Yes, finally.
It's about to get real fucking real in this MMO. Will you lose experience? Yoshida. Yeah.
Yes.
Boy. Woo.
We're going Fantasy 11 on us, boys.
Woo. After you're incapacitated, you can't accept raise for a certain period of time. But this only happens if you return to your home point. There's no penalty if you're raised. Also, there is a dedicated Magia board which is something like a plate that switches attributes. So you'll be able to make use of this as you explore. Unlike public fields so far, when monsters in Eureka detect players, they'll chase them anywhere. It will be more chaotic than usual, so please be careful. Motherfucking train the zone. I can't wait. Oh man, you know how long it's been since I said train the zone? I can't wait to train the zone, Chili.
Oh, I'm scared of the train to zone because I remember 11.
Oh, not face palming.
No, it's going to be so good. I can't wait to train the zone.
Good. It's going to be really good for farming. Going there solo, but it's not giving me what I want. I want to explore, find new things, and be a treasure hunter. Give me that.
Well, see, I think that's a part of this. I think he's not going in depth, but the fact that this is going to be old school MMO type content that you're going to want and need to do for your weapon. And don't forget, now there's not just Animus or whatever the Animus weapon, there's Animus armor.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah.
Woo! Sabaku in chat, I believe one of the Eureka clips in the trailer showed something strongly reminiscent of Hades from the Seeker's Adulan, by the way.
I never got to play that expansion.
By the way.
I lost my account by then.
Oh no. Chili, get your account back.
Yeah, today.
Tell them to find it. Be like, I'm Chili. Do you know who I am? Slap. I do 97 podcasts. Slam the table. Hard slam.
I have reviewed your games forever.
You have quoted me. Anyway, it sounds like the world of Final Fantasy XI and Eureka. Things like NM's Notorious Monsters will make use of Final Fantasy XIV systems, like the Fate mechanism, which is a little worrisome, a little, to allow anyone to fight them. But which is okay because I understand how you would use I'm thinking more of like an Odin type Fate where everyone across the zone can run to it and help out. Will allow anyone to fight them, but it's a bit like older generation gameplay, which is great. So this time around, will it be called Animus? So will there be a future editions like with Omega and Bahamut's coils? Yes. So Eureka will in fact grow as it goes with us. So that's dope. Is it correct to assume that there won't be we won't be able to fight the strongest to get the strongest weapon just yet? Like the Zodiac and animal weapons, the strongest weapon available will be depend on the point that the patch is added. The highest level weapon will remain as a drop from Omega, but you'll be able to get weapons of similar strength in future updates.
Basically, it means you'll be able to get 235, I guess. Well, no, 255.
Wait, what?
255 probably, because I'm guessing the time sent weapon will be 260. So I'll be slightly weaker. Yeah.
We'll go back a patch.
The 360, I mean. 360.
Can't wait to get to Eureka and get my 260 weapon.
Like, what do I get there?
Fucking run. Well, you can run like the first dungeon in this game. Let's see. Let's see. Then they just go on to ask about like the Jade Stoa fight, and one funny question though, I did like. The enemy is a tiger, but it'll probably So yeah, they asked the enemy is a tiger, but it probably wouldn't make much sense if it dropped itself as a mount. So is the mount still a dog? I'm sorry, it's still a dog. Yoshida laughs, which is kind of funny, but it's a tiger dog, cat dog. So, so a more difficult brain test appear in Omega Sigmascape. The story is getting exciting with Omega Sigmascape as well. I don't want to ruin too much of there. Yeah, because there's a lot of story elements, and I kind of want to save that for the game itself. They did talk about balance adjustments aiming at suppressing Paladin's strength. Regarding balance adjustments, you mentioned that you'd be making adjustments to warriors and black mages during the producer letter live. What else did you have planned? For a lot of jobs, we'll be making adjustments so that they stand better side by side, while also ensuring that there are fun elements specific to each job within role. Only 5 jobs will remain untouched at this time: Red Maid, Samurai, Ninja, Dragoon, and Bard. If safe, I'm sorry. Safe, I'm so sorry. I guess maybe fucking they thought Summoner was too godlike and they just had to knock it back a bit. I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, Safe. He's probably angrily eating soup. Imagine, anyone imagine somebody just sitting there sipping soup and fucking pissed? I'm so upset. Just ding us. Like, you can't be mad eating soup. Just slurping it up like, so angry.
Rage!
Yeah, rage. Slurping intensifies. Fucking, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to eat this chicken noodle so hard.
Why is that like a chicken's penis?
Fucking cockadoodle doo. Anyway, so the power.
Chicken comes out of the soup is like, what's up, bitch?
What's up? Cluck cluck. Anyway, yeah. So the power will be. Yeah, we'll keep it to a small adjustment. It won't be extreme. Please be sure to that. So the power will be suppressed. It'll be. Don't worry. It's a small adjustment. This fucking slurping intensifies again. Oh boy, that is something.
As long as they don't nerf Summoner and Red Mage's ability to res, then I don't really give a shit. Because they are my res bitches.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing else. I mean, nothing we haven't read already. So, they go into talking about like tournament management and the feast, and they go into submarines will be easy. Well, they did say submarines will be easier to make than airships. That's good. The story.
Airships weren't exactly that hard.
Yeah, and they say the story for the future will be announced in the fan festivals. The schedule for fan festivals. So this I kind of want to read because it's kind of important because I'm pretty sure a lot of us are going to fan fest in some way or fashion. The schedule for fan festivals has been announced. Does it mean you'll be making announcements earlier, including taking hotel reservations? Yeah, by the time we're in Las Vegas in November, it'll be a year after its announcement. Americans decide the timing for their vacations quite far in advance, so we'll need to make the announcement early so people can get airline tickets and hotels earlier, which is true. November of this year will be here sooner than you think. Will information about the next expansion be around there? I don't know, Laughs. I'm sure I'll give a keynote speech discussing the future of Final Fantasy XIV. The content of that might be about an expansion or the announcement of patch 4.8. Laughs.
What's so big?
I don't know why. I would be fucking disgruntled as shit. He just announced 4.8 on stage and walked off. I'd be gruntled. Just disgruntled. Well, everyone expects it. Well, certainly I can say honestly that I'm already working on making the next expansion. As for the expansion, of course, I'm the first one to get to work on it. So it's all very tough. That's an interesting sentence. He's the first one that gets to work on it. It's not like hey, let's start working on it. Like, I would think, all right. Now, yet again, it's one of those things where I'm not a game developer, and Shin's here. He's a developer, but not a game developer. We have friends in the game development field. We have friends that do MMO development, but I do know that a lot of it is group oriented. It's very interesting that maybe he's the one that sits down and plans out like where it's going and what to think, and then gives it to the team to start building. That's an interesting concept. Also slightly worrisome because a lot of people do feel that Yoshi is getting a little stagnant. No, it's not drugs. It's a little stagnant in his like. I don't want to say he's at fucking Molyneux levels of things because he's not. He does deliver, but he tends to promise early and then deliver late, which I think he's already said he's rectifying. Like, he's not going to promise anything with a solid date until it's actually absolutely done, which is the smart thing of doing. So
in other words, it's basically like labor.
Yeah, but I think that's an interesting thought that he sits down and says, I'm going to work on this first. Like, he needs to like which is a great, almost to me, like, there's more positive with it. That means like he could set the course for what's going to be the next expansion, and then sits down with the team to go over the ideas there, which is an interesting way because, I mean, he hasn't really steered us too far wrong so far. I mean, he saved it. He saved the game. Can he save the game?
Yeah, it's like it's good. I really enjoy it, but it doesn't really. It doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't have any more playability, like replayability for me. It's really annoying.
Yeah, I mean, you can do it all in one character, so it's kind of like, well, I don't have to level alts.
So. But I like leveling alts.
I know you do.
I like being on all the servers and meeting all the people.
Big ol' saves back. Well, all right, I guess I'll bring him in here. What's up, Soup Baby?
What? Soup Baby? Really? It just got back. What part of the shit are we at?
We're talking about FanFest. Yoshi P and the Game Watch interview about FanFest.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, so he's already announced like he's already working on the next expansion, but he's the first one that gets to work on it, and so it's all very rough. So he does like I'm pretty sure he does like a rough like outline of like what he's expecting and what he wants to bring. And they asked, "Are you already divided with a team for the expansion and one for 4.0 now?" In Final Fantasy XIV, we don't have a separate development lines for the expansion and the patches. After talking to the World of War, listen, I've been saying since the fucking goddamn day of this show, I'm like, I guarantee that the Square Enix team talks to the WoW team. I know it. I know that they interact with each other. Fucking Yoshi P has been invited to fucking BlizzCons. Fucking, down for pound. The motherfucker plays a lot of MMOs. And he, of course, after talking to the World of Warcraft team, I thought we might decide to do so. But I couldn't figure out a good way of dividing the team up, so we decided to continue on this road. The speed of creating graphical resources is different. So, wow, my dog was hella barked. You okay, buddy?
Your dog calls bullshit.
Yeah, my dog's like, fuck Yoshi. All right, chill.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no. I mean, to be fair, all right, so if you don't know, because I know the way the Warcraft team is set up is that they have once they have a game, the expansion finished, they break their team up. So they have people to say, all right, this stuff's working, so we can move our art team over, like things are set in motion where other things are already planned and done way ahead of schedule, and they can break their teams off and start working on the expansion. That's how they started working on their expansions faster. I can kind of understand, like, they're already even though we get lulls, we don't get the WoW lull, which WoW is now closing the gap on their lulls. Like, it's a WoW lull used to be like, oh man, we're still playing the last raid and it's been 2 years since, and it won't be till the next expansion. Now that's a lull, and I could see a lot of people not playing Final Fantasy 14 ever again if they had a 2 year.
If that happened.
Yeah, WoW people don't give a shit. They're like, well, we'll fucking suck this tit till it's dry. Wow. And it's I don't know why I wouldn't have. Yeah.
Honestly, I would rather have
a 2 year lull.
The more frequent, smaller patches, the possible, the better to me.
Yeah, honestly, it's better. It is better.
I would rather have an incremental update every single day and have like a gauge, like the dungeon is this much done being made. Like I would love that.
So they go on and say, so the development of the expansion happens in the free time. It depends on which group of staff. But when we released 4.0, we decided how to do the next expansion. So on the general outline, we developed the content and the updates in parallel with milestones through the end of 4X series, reviewed by the leaders of all teams, and sometimes things will get moved around. But beyond that, between me and the scenario team, we decide on the framework of the next expansion during the development of 4.1. So already during patch 4.1, they are developing the framework for the fucking story of 5X series. So you know how that works.
That's good.
Yeah, it's kind of, it is an interesting, this is really interesting. Yeah. After that, I worked together with the management team to allocate the work. Since the plan for the patch series has already been fleshed out, my job with the patch is mainly to confirm the detailed specs for each patch and to play check. For the rest of the time, it's to look at maps, confirm layouts, and order the artwork for each location. And now for the development work. So now the development work is full swing. We're at the point just before the large-scale effort begins. We're deciding what we'll need, and in parallel with the patch work. Each sectional work will be worked on little by little at their convenience. Everything will become more focused on the expansion, and the pace will pick up. The Japan Festival in March, but I'm looking forward to the fact that the venue will be twice the size. I actually wanted to hold it in December 2018. But you couldn't get it set up. We couldn't work it out despite looking for venues a year and a half before even the date. We couldn't get the schedule and location to work out. Did you consider holding it holding it in Osaka? That would have been dope. Now, if you don't, hey, Feeny. Osaka is the party central in Japan. Like Osaka is like bars and street food and anime, weeb, like it's weeby and fucking amazing. Like,
yeah, I've played Yakuza. I know.
Yeah,
you had me a drink.
I've thrown people off bridges in Osaka before.
Yeah, you know what's going down there. It's all
alcohol, Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, it's all gotcha panties and plum wine.
I'm not following you on that trend.
Fucking gotcha panties and plum wine. It's all gotcha. And then when you're like, it's like 2 a.m. and you're shit faced and you're like, you see that one hot vending machine that serves like fucking grilled rice on, onigiri, and you're just like, I just wanted some food. I just want some food. And you're like 6,000 yen into a vending machine and you're sitting there next to it and you're just like drinking a water, eating a hot dog out of a vending machine. You're like, this is the best.
That sounds amazing.
Right?
It really does.
I just sold everybody on the Japan trip real quick. I was like, wait, we could shit face and sit next to a vending machine, eat hot food. You don't even have to talk to anybody.
Then I could go to a vending machine and buy panties.
Yeah. I don't think I can get away naming this episode "Vending Machine Panties." I really kind of want to. I don't think I can get away with it. All right, we're coming up on that hour mark.
What if you name it "Purchase Device Pantaloons"?
Yeah, there we go. There you go.
Loot panties.
Yeah, loot panties. Loot panties.
Shit.
I'd probably take those over loot boxes any day. Anyway.
What, Feeny? What?
Men's vending machine hot dogs. That's not a bad show title. Vending machine hot dogs is pretty good show title. Anyway, they asked one last question. Please give us they also asked about like the administrative side of things and like the 5-year-old, the game's becoming 5 soon. But anyway, please give us the closing message for fans. In 2017, we implemented a new expansion that saw many new and returning players. After 4 years of service, last year was both our most profitable year and our largest improvement yet. With everyone's support, we'd like to take another leap forward this year. While saving strength for the future and really do something different and interesting with Final Fantasy XIV, not just with the patches, but also with Final Fantasy XIV content events, I think this will be the year that players can enjoy activities inside and outside the game. We'll be starting this off with patch 4.2 that released in January 30th. I think the way things develop will be quite unpredictable based on the past events. There will be a lot of surprises, so I'd like to everyone to check it out and discuss what might be coming next. There's a great variety of content this time, so please enjoy it. Thank you very much. That's it. And that
when was FanFest?
2 years ago. But it's
I'm talking about when the new one's going to be.
November
like 15th, isn't it, or something like that?
November 15th to the 6th. Well, this up to
17th.
the 17th, up to the 17th.
Yeah.
So
is that 2018 or 2019?
This year, 18.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes, Feeny, they did announce they're doing a 15 event. That they announced it last year. There's plenty of Maelstrom Radio episodes where we talked about it. I'm not gonna go listen to them and find out which ones, but they are there. And so if you wanted to listen to our fucking catalog, you can listen to them and hear them out. They're gonna do.
Announce something quickly that I just found out.
Yeah.
The 2nd of February at 12 a.m. PST will be the start of the Valentine's Day event. Until the 15th of February. I don't know what rewards, but I just know that.
Hear that? Fucking breaking news right here. Maelstrom Radio.
Hell yeah.
Fucking.
There you go.
Love is in the air, bitch.
The Valentian event's always worth doing.
I'm gonna ask Tasha to meet me at fucking Limsa so we can do the fucking.
I love that. I love that Valentine's Day event that year we had where we talk to the NPCs and they gave us random luck things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little cutscene.
They said
that
Cypher
shit was amazing.
Yeah, they said Cypher, Blackfire, and Shinter Zaret were going to be fucking gillionaires.
My favorite combo is because I did it on multiple characters. My favorite combo is when you get the one that it's, your marriage, like your relationship is going to be fucking miserable, but you're going to make so much money.
Yeah.
You're going to fucking hate each other, but man, are you going to make bank.
We said
divorce then.
No, we said it's true. It's about right. The love-hate. Anyway.
Love-hate relationship.
Sorry about that.
So real quick, we'll end on Yoshi P's thought in 2017. What do you Chili, what do you think about Yoshi P's final words there? Do you think that's a good sign of what is to come with Final Fantasy 14?
What Eureka sounds like it's doing, with the changes that they've done with that, I really hope that it is a good sign, because the game has been in like a patch rotation for quite a while now, I'd want to say, where we got the same content every few months, which was getting to be a bit of a lull in my opinion. Yeah, as much as I love the game, I'll never say it's just that it's the same content every dungeon raid trial. We need something to spice things up, and hopefully Eureka is that little bit of spice, a little bit of sprinkle of salt to liven up the dish that is patches.
Yeah. Paul?
I'm actually on a kind of a 50-50 stalemate right now because of what they're giving us, this expansion. I don't think they can top it unless, they're going to pull some other Final Fantasy IV games out. With the raiding, we've got Omega, now we're getting, Kefka and all that kind of going on.
You've been waiting for that fucking mad jester.
I have, but I do have a phobia of clowns, or sometimes it depends on what kind of clowns they are.
He's just a jester.
Yeah, creep clown. Yeah, that can kill people.
Forward to February. Just cover.
My face. But I really hope they can top that, because I'm really enjoying it and really enjoying the story and the cute, adorable little chocobo that has now got a really cute outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Also with Sid and I can't remember his name, working together. He's just a mad fucking scientist.
Nero.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yes, Nero. Couldn't think of it for a second. And it's like, can they top that? Can they top the story? The story's kind of been... The story for me has been kind of weird in the sense of, yes, we're freeing stuff. We've freed countries. And then, this patch that we're on now, oh, look, we went on a little wee adventure.
Well, I think... I mean, not to ruin anything, but they did. I did skip over a lot of this in the patch notes and in the thing, but they are saying that a lot of that is changing. Like, we're gonna start seeing the adverse effects of what we're doing. So the pushback,
i.e., we're entering the second act.
Yeah.
The most annoying part of the act.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the MSQ is great though. I think they're making massive strides. Just not even just in the story, but just that fucking trial where you fight Lakshmi. That's rad. That was awesome.
That was.
When it was just you and your silent friend.
Yeah, you and Aaron Vold. Yeah. He's rad as
I'm still pissed that we didn't get an option during that. Can we spoil stuff because it's all patch?
Yes.
I'm still pissed.
New patch.
I'm still pissed during that throne scene that I couldn't. When she says, "Do any of you wish to sit on that throne?" I wish there was an option going, "Yes, please. I'll have it. I'm sick of being your error boy. I've killed primals. I've slaughtered gods. I've stolen panties. That throne is now mine."
I've stolen pants.
Wait, when did we steal pants in the story?
Hildebrand.
Yeah, we've stolen pants.
That's not MSQ. That's side toy stuff.
Yeah, MSQ still referenced it. Remember during Kagani?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't. Wow. Okay. All right.
All right.
All right.
I don't know what to say to these connections that just got made for me, so I'm just gonna not.
Just gonna keep going. Just gonna keep rolling.
Yeah,
all right. Well rolling. Then. All right. Yeah, I agree. I think the changes with what's coming with Eureka is going to be awesome, especially for people that are new to MMOs or this is their first MMO. They don't have any idea what fucking training the zone is, but now they're gonna fucking know. They're gonna learn real quick. Why is this monster not unleashing? Why is it chasing me to the other zone? Oh God, why? And then you're gonna be like, why is all the monsters chasing me? And then you're gonna see this one asshole noob just going, and then me and Chili are gonna be like. We should be running. So, because we know how that goes. Because when they stop, eventually they will stop chasing, and then they will be looking for everyone else.
Oh my God! If they, I just thought if there's, oh my God! Imagine if you can, because the zones look open, and so does the towns.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you could run straight to the town and you just get slaughtered as you load in.
Oh my God, that'd be great. You're just getting there, like I'm alive. Oh no, I'm not alive.
Oh man, I've reached Eureka. This looks.
Yeah. So
why am I on the floor?
Real quick, Safe, before we get out of here, do you know about the change, like how Eureka's gonna work?
I know like nothing about Eureka.
All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you after the show. You are probably not gonna like it, but I'll tell you.
Yeah, no fucking shit.
Well,
I heard that you lose levels if you die.
Yeah, you lose. Yeah, we're all excited except you. It's great. We'll explain it after the show. It's fantastic. All right. So, Chili and Paul, let everybody know where they can find you and your lovely show.
Wait, we do a show?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, Paul.
Okay, well, you can find us at Moogle Around, at Moogle Around, and it's at Moogle Around. Yeah, it's at Moogle Around on Twitter. We're just two British blokes having a nice time talking about a game. GG, you can find me at Paul Metal 1 on Twitter. And where can we find you, Chili?
You can find me at Chili UK on Twitter. You can find me on Phoenix Down Radio and Moogle Go Around. And pretty much every podcast that's Final Fantasy 14 rated because I'm a giant whore. Everyone gets a turn. Just Maelstrom Radio gets multiple.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll have you on if we ever have a podcast.
Yay!
His podcast will just be him turning on the mic and turning on their stream, and then just coming on and yelling, because you can do that on his, and just upload it to YouTube.
Oh, I thought it'd just be every podcast. I hate Ishgard. I hate Ishgard. I hate Estinian.
No, I have a lot of very strong opinions about a lot of things, not just Ishgard and all of its trash.
Would it be like the Final Fantasy Hatred Hour?
I love Final Fantasy, man.
The Final Fantasy Hatred Hour.
Yeah, that's a name that'll get me invited on fucking stage at FanFest.
The Final Fantasy Hatred Hour. What was it? What if I promise not to yell?
I mean, I want a segment today.
Yeah. Anyway, Safe, where the fuck they can find you and your bullshit.
Exterminate is still an hour. Minute.
You can find the Crucible at the Crucible ffxiv.tumblr.com. We are at the Crucible, we're at Crucible FFXIV on Twitter because character limits. We're also on Facebook, which is to my chagrin where we have the most followers. And we also have a Patreon, which we update the ever-loving shit out of all the time. If you want to find out everything there is to know about what goes on behind the scenes regarding our articles, what ideas got into them, where they came from, the process, a lot of background info on everything we do, you can find it at our Patreon. And there will totally be more short stories for that soon. I keep up with my promises, I swear.
Yeah.
Please give us money.
Yeah. So, real quick, we moved to like mail and memories to like the end of the show after thoughts. I do have one. It's not so much a memory, but it is a nice. We got a review on iTunes, and Steve in Seattle. So, Steve in Seattle, if you're listening to this, Thank you so much, because this review fucking like hit home for Shin and I. So I'm gonna read it. A lighthearted, critical yet humorous podcast. Maelstrom Radio does something different for the community. Their show is genuine, lighthearted, and real. It's not perfect nor your cookie cutter podcast for Final Fantasy XIV, but it feels like being in a group conversation with someone rather than just watching patch notes being read. Besides this episode. The conversation topics have a social discussion feel to them and often touch upon important aspects and opinions of the community that other shows don't approach. They are very user interactive and make a point to engage their viewers as part of the show. Thank you for being awesome, Maelstrom Radio, for bringing, at least for me, the sort of podcast I wanted to hear about Final Fantasy XIV's community. Steve, thank you so fucking much. Whoa, wait a minute. Wanderer, are you Steve in Seattle?
Did you not know?
No, I had no idea.
How did you not figure that out?
We didn't know.
His name's Steve, and he's from Seattle. Well, not from, but
motherfucker says Steve in
Seattle.
I thought didn't know. Neither of us knew. Neither of us knew. Honestly, we didn't know. Thank you, Aku. Thank you so much. Like, honestly, like really, like, honestly, from both Shin and I, like, thank you so much, because a lot of times we're like, you know, we do this show, we don't get a lot of we get a recognition from like Chili and Paul, like our other peers that do content creation, and the people that we've met through them and other servers that we're on. And Sabaku, I mean, you're a peer as well, but not knowing and hearing that, like, fucking charged us up, and we knew that we were doing something good with our show. So we don't often hear that kind of stuff, but when we do, it hits home for us. So that being said, you know, you can find us Mondays. Well, not Mondays anymore. You can find us here on Fridays at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 Pacific. You can find the shows on iTunes, Google Play, and Stitcher. The show has been updated. The website is maelstromradio.com. Go check it out. The new website's up. The new shows will be up this weekend. The show, you can write us at the show at maelstromradio.com. You can send us emails. I like that. Send us some stuff. Interact. If you want to listen, if you want to sound on the soundboard, you find a funny clip, or you want to send us Final Fantasy music, you say like this guy did a bomb ass remix, you can send us there. Show at maelstromradio.com. We have a Discord. You can go to our Twitter, which is twitter.com/ it's at maelstrom_radio. You can find us on facebook.com / maelstrom radio, and then you can find us, here at Twitch at twitch.tv / maelstrom radio. I am going to let the cluster of chuckles and fucks here say goodbye. Say goodbye, guys.
Praise Lava Scorpion.
Was lovely being here.
Yes. Soup babies.
I love penis.
Yeah. All right. So if you're going to FanFest and you see Paul, he loves penis. So
pull out your wieners.
And party wieners.
And alcohol. Alcohol is good too. Come drink with me.
Say if I know Paul's new name on the server, it's Party Wieners. It's a pretty good name.
Well, when you put it that way.
Yeah, Party Wieners. Anyway, mute these guys and unmute this and go over here. I'm going to hit a button. Woo. Boy, I know they could probably still, you can still hear it, like audience, but not anymore. I'm going to hit this button. I'm going to hit this button. And I promise you, I'll hit this button. There it be. Maelstrom Bully. I like that. So, late. We went over the hour mark. I'm sorry, Shin. I said I wouldn't go over the hour, and I did. I failed you. I failed you terribly. But thank you, everyone that came out and hung out with us and listened to us. Patch 4.2 coming out Tuesday. Be there, do some stuff, get back into the game, and till sea swallows all, keep listening.
Maelstrom Radio is a production of maelstromradio.com, Blackfire Media Productions. Final Fantasy XIV and Eorzea are trademarks of Square Enix. Opening theme provided by Benjamin Anthony James. You can find more of their music over at soundcloud.com/Ben773. Our outro is provided by Sodo. You can find more of their music over at soundcloud.com/Sodo. Views and opinions expressed on this episode are those of Maelstrom Radio and their hosts, and do not reflect the views and opinions of Square Enix. And until sea swallows all, keep listening.